एनवी न्यूज, रे ऑफ पॉजिटिविटी। मिलिए इनसे, ये हैं यंग युवराज सिंह, सीएमएस कैम्ब्रिज के होनहार छात्र, जिन्होंने रामायण पर लाइट एंड शेडो नाम की शॉर्ट मूवी बनाकर न सिर्फ अपनी प्रतिभा का लोहा मनवाया, बल्कि अब इसी शॉर्ट मूवी को लेकर चर्चा में हैं। तो आइए देखते हैं इनकी बनाई शॉर्ट मूवी लाइट एंड शेडो द रामायण।
The one-son Valmiki wrote the epic story in some parts. It's quite sweet, in some parts a little gory. It starts with King Dashrath, who was not feeling too great. He has no sons, no daughters. Kaushalya, Sumitra and Kaikeyi were his beloved wives. They went to a wise man, said, "We have no daughters and no sons." He gave them a magic potion and promised the birth of little ones. After that, baby Rama came along. The kingdom was delighted and celebrated with dance and song. Then came Lakshman, then Bharat, then little Shat. They grew a little older until it was time for school. They went to live with Vashisht in his Gurukul. The only requirement was to fulfill the task at hand. The task that had been given was to string Lord Shiva's bow. No one would be able to do it. This King Janak did know. Sita was worried, but when she saw Ram, her heartbeat was unsteady. The moment their eyes met, the world seemed to freeze. Ram walked up to the bow and broke it. Then they all went back to Ayodhya. Kaikeyi's maid Mathura was filled with bitterness and spite. Kaikeyi was happy for Ram was like her son, but Mathura poisoned her mind. She told her to find why shouldn't her son Bharat to be the king? How could she allow such an unfair thing? She reminded her of the two boons that she had been granted. She could ask Dashrath for anything she wanted. Kaikeyi wept and wept. King Dashrath was worried to see what was wrong. She wanted Bharat to be the king and Ram banished for 14 years. King Dashrath was shocked and couldn't believe his ears. He granted her wish, but his heart couldn't take it. Then Ramji, Sitaji and Lakshmanji went to the forest. Their life in the forest carried on peacefully until Surpankha decided to visit Panchvati. "Will you marry me?" she said to Ram. When he said he was taken, she turned on the charm. When she persisted, he sent her to Lakshman, who rejected her too, said she wasn't the one. Lakshman had enough and his anger rose. He screamed at her loudly and cut off her nose. Crying and wailing, she went to her brother. Ravan was his name, and he was an extremely wise man. That night itself, he started hatching his plan. One day in the forest, Sita saw a golden deer. She asked Ram to go fetch it. But what they didn't realize was that it was all part of an evil plan. The deer was Marich, Ravan's uncle, in disguise. He let out a sound that sounded like Ram's painful cries. She forced Lakshman to go. When a beggar came for food, she showed inhabitation without crossing the line. She tried to give him something to eat. the sadhu made her come over and swept her off her feet. It was Ravan who had come to finally get revenge, to take away what Ramji loved most was what he did intend. They took off in his chariot called the Pushpak Viman. Sita's cries for help were heard throughout the sky. Rama and Lakshman came back to find Sita was gone. Ram befriended the Monkey King, Sugriv was his name. Along with his support of Vanasena, Hanumanji, one of the monkeys, became Ramji's right-hand man. Hanumanji was sent to Lanka to see if Sita ji was okay. Hanumanji came to find her with Ramji's ring made of gold. Ramji is coming to save you is what she was told. Sita ji gave Hanumanji her necklace to show Ramji she was okay. She wished for him to come soon as she did not want to stay. He flew across the kingdom and burnt everything in sight. He gave all the citizens of Lanka a terrible fight. Armed with this new information, the Vanasena was ready to go. They had just figured out a way to cross the Indian Ocean. They built a bridge to Lanka with stones that stayed afloat to keep them from sinking. On them, Ramji's name they wrote. But Ravan had two secret weapons that were extremely scary, Meghnad and Kumbhakaran. Kumbhakaran was so big. He was destroying the Vanasena and causing so much harm. Meghnad was his son. Meghnad's special powers gave him the upper hand. With an arrow to the chest, Lakshmanji fell on the floor. Hanumanji went and fetched the healer on duty, who said he could not save him without Sanjeevani booty. Hanumanji went to get it but didn't know which to choose. He brought the entire mountain because they had no time to lose. Hanumanji was the reason Ramji's brother had survived. Ramji found out a secret from the faithful Vibhishan. A shot at a belly button was the only way Ravan would die. Ramji knew it would be hard, but he had to give it a try. He took his aim, he made his shot, he hit the blue eye. Ravan realized that Ramji was no ordinary guy. Dying at the hands of God was the best way to go. He asked Ramji for forgiveness, putting his ego aside. Ram and Sita were finally together once more. The people of Ayodhya eagerly awaited their king. It was time to celebrate, time to burst crackers, dance and sing. This day was Diwali. It marked the end of all fights, and that's why every year we celebrate the Festival of Lights. We hope this epic story you all have understood. Remember this forever. Evil never beats good.
NV News, a ray of positivity.